Our host, Shriman Roshan. Actually, when the two twins are together, I always get confused. If I'm just with one of them, I have no problem with the name. But when they're both together, I always mix up which one is which. Roshan. Rakesh. Levine, I never have a problem with. Him, All right, so Roshanji, who I gave the name Ranchorji many, many years ago. You still like your name? Good. So he would like me to speak about Guru. So in the teachings of Srila Prabhupada, there are three kinds of gurus. The first kind is called Vartma Pradarshaka. One who shows you the path. One who gets you on the track to begin your spiritual life. An example would be Dhruva Maharaj. Dhruva was instructed by his mother at the age of 5 that if he went and searched out for God, that he would achieve his desires. And so Dhruva did that. And when Dhruva had achieved the ultimate perfection, when he was going back to Godhead, Lord Vishnu had sent a special airplane for him. And as he was boarding the airplane, he stepped on the head of death. And as he was seated on the special Vaikuntha 747, he remembered his mother, because it was she who first started him on this path. And he was told, look out the window. And there in another airplane, going to the spiritual world, was his mother. So, if you are somebody's Vartma Pradarshaka Guru, if you are somebody's Vartma Pradarshaka Guru, and your disciple achieves perfection, you will also achieve perfection. Therefore, preach. You never know who may deliver you. Even Prabhupada used to say, out of humility, I am hoping that one of my disciples can deliver me. Of course, Prabhupada is already delivered. But he was saying like that to instruct us. So, preach. You never know what you may be having an investment in the future. The next kind of guru is the Shiksha Guru. The one who answers questions
preguntas,
the one who gives you good instructions,
el que te da buenas instrucciones,
and if a particular Siksha Guru
si algún Shiksha Guru particular
continues to instruct you,
continúa instruyéndote,
many times that person becomes the third kind of guru,
muchas veces ese mismo guru se va a volver el tercer tipo de guru,
the Diksha Guru.
Diksha Guru.
The Diksha Guru is the one who initiates you into the chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra.
El Diksha Guru es quien te inicia en el canto del santo nombre Mahamantra.
This Maha Mantra is coming in disciplic succession.
Este Mahamantra viene en sucesión discipular.
And the spiritual master chants the mantra,
El maestro espiritual canta el mantra,
the disciple hears from him,
el discípulo lo escucha de él
and repeats the mantra to his followers.
y repite el mantra a sus seguidores.
In this way, it is coming down generation after generation.
De esta forma viene de generación en generación.
So to make spiritual progress,
Así que para tener un progreso espiritual
one needs all three of these gurus.
necesita estos tres gurus.
The one who first shows you the path,
El que primero te muestra el camino,
one that instructs you
el que te instruye,
or answers questions,
que responde tus preguntas,
or you may reveal your mind,
o le puedes revelar la mente,
and then the one that is going to initiate you into transcendental knowledge.
y el que te va a introducir en el conocimiento trascendental.
And Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita,
Krishna dice en el Bhagavad Gita,
he tells Arjuna
le dice a Arjuna,
that if you want to understand the transcendental science,
tú quieres entender la ciencia trascendental,
you need a spiritual master.
necesitas un maestro espiritual.
Just like you cannot become a doctor just by reading books.
De la misma forma que no puedes volverte un doctor solamente leyendo libros,
You need to be trained.
necesitas ser entrenado.
You want to be a master musician, you need to be trained.
Si quieres ser un maestro de la música, también necesitas ser entrenado.
If you want to be an Olympic athlete,
Si quieres ser un atleta olímpico,
you need training.
necesitas entrenamiento.
My grandson is training to become an Olympic swimmer.
Mi nieto está entrenando para ser un nadador olímpico.
So he is trained twice a day.
Es que él entrena 2 veces al día.
So in any material field, in any material endeavor,
En cualquier campo material, en cualquier esfuerzo material,
you need a personal trainer.
necesitas un entrenador personal.
Levine has told me, for his health, he has a personal trainer.
A mí me dijo que para su salud tiene un entrenador personal.
And we are seeing the results.
Vemos los resultados.
Pretty soon he's going to be buff,
Prontamente lo vamos a ver. Vamos a
so he can appreciate the logic that I'm using.
Así que él puede entender la lógica que estoy usando.
On your own, I don't think you would be so vigilant, right?
Por tu cuenta no creo que seas tan determinado.
Right? But because of that trainer, he pushes you.
Pero tu entrenador te empuja.
So in spiritual life, it is mandatory that you have a spiritual trainer.
Así es que en la vida espiritual es obligatorio tener un entrenador espiritual.
The Siksha or Diksha Guru.
Diksha o Shiksha Guru.
Even God himself, when he comes, he takes a spiritual master.
Incluso cuando Dios viene a este mundo, él toma un maestro espiritual.
Lord Ramachandra had Vashista and Vishvamitra.
Señor Ramachandra tuvo Vashista y Vishvamitra.
Krishna had Gargamuni and Sandipani Muni.
Krishna tuvo Gargamuni y Satipani.
Lord Chaitanya had Ishvara Puri.
El Señor Chaitanya tuvo a Ishvara Puri.
So if God, who doesn't really need any training, but he's teaching by his own example, that you need a spiritual teacher.
Incluso Dios, que no necesita ninguna guía, Él nos muestra con su ejemplo que necesitamos un maestro espiritual.
If you speak to Sanam,
Si le hablamos a Sanam,
she will tell you how that she has come in contact with her guru, how her whole life has changed.
les puede contar que cómo ella, al entrar en contacto con su guru, toda su vida ha cambiado.
Sorry to put you on the spot.
Disculpen por poner.
But am I speaking the truth? I have heard from your own lips how coming in contact with your guru, things have, like my song said, things have really changed. So, now on this point,
Sobre este punto,
I give a warning.
les doy una advertencia.
I give this warning. I've been giving this warning for 20 years.
Doy esta advertencia, me han dado esta advertencia por 20 años.
When you select your spiritual master,
Cuando seleccionas a tu maestro espiritual,
you have to use your intelligence
tienes que usar tu inteligencia,
because it is not a fashion,
porque no es una moda,
it is not some game,
no es un juego,
it is your life.
es tu vida.
And unfortunately,
Y desafortunadamente,
you can be cheated.
te pueden engañarte.
But if you get cheated, you have no one to blame but yourself.
Pero si te engañan, no puedes culpar a nadie sino a ti mismo.
This is why Prabhupada wrote his books.
Por eso Srila Prabhupada escribió sus libros.
Prabhupada never said, accept me.
Nunca dijo, acépteme.
He told his followers, you read my books.
Le dijo a sus seguidores, lean mis libros.
You read and see what are the qualifications of a guru.
Lean y vean cuáles son las cualificaciones del guru.
You read what are the qualifications of a disciple.
Lean cuáles son las cualificaciones de un discípulo.
It works both ways.
Por ambos lados.
You have to have a bona fide guru,
Tienes que tener un guru espiritual genuino.
and I have to be bona fide disciple.
Yo tengo que ser un discípulo genuino.
And then you select the proper person,
Ahí seleccionas a la persona indicada.
someone that you can surrender to,
Alguien a quien te puedas rendir.
somebody who is superior to you in knowledge and in spiritual advancement,
Quien sea superior a ti en conocimiento y en avance espiritual.
somebody, if he chastises you, you won't get agitated.
Alguien que te pueda retar y no te agites.
Just like your guru is not your friend.
Así como tu guru no es tu amigo,
You can say something to your friend,
le puedes decir algo a tu amigo.
and you might say, why are you talking that nonsense?
Y él te puede responder, ¿por qué está hablando esa estupidez?
Because friendship is on equal terms,
Porque la amistad es en términos iguales,
but not with guru.
pero no con el guru.
You have to be willing to accept chastisement from the guru,
Tienes que aceptar que él te pueda retar,
because that's what the guru does.
porque eso es lo que hace el guru.
He doesn't pat you on the head like I do.
No te acaricia sobre la cabeza,
I'm not guru.
no es el guru,
I take care of you.
yo los cuido.
But guru chastises.
El guru los reta.
Hey, you nonsense. What you are doing. So you have to be able to select that person that if he chastises you, you will accept.
Que tienen que ser capaces de aceptar a esa persona que los pueda retar y ustedes acepten eso.
Don't rush.
No se apuren.
Make sure that you select the proper person,
Estén seguros que están seleccionando a la persona indicada.
because the guru represents Krishna in the heart.
El guru representa a Krishna en el corazón.
The super soul Krishna,
Super alma Krishna
we cannot visualize.
no lo podemos ver.
It could take thousands of years to do that meditation
Podría tomar miles de años hacer esa meditación.
where you actually visualize the super soul.
Donde realmente ves la super alma.
Sometimes it takes 20,000 years to perfect that meditation.
A veces puede tomar 10, 20 mil años perfeccionar esa meditación.
You have at best 100. So you're not going to realize Super Soul. Not in this age of Kali. So, Krishna is merciful. He knows that you cannot realize Super Soul in Kali Yuga in a short 100 years of life. So the Super Soul manifests himself as spiritual master. So that's another thing. When you are looking at a spiritual master, does this person represent Krishna in my heart? If not, bye-bye. Don't waste your time. The spiritual master represents Krishna. You ask yourself, if Krishna came to you right now and told you, I want you to do this, what would be your answer? I'll get back to you later. Would you do that to Krishna? I'm asking, would you do that to Krishna?
No.
If Krishna came personally to you and said, Prabhu, I need you to do something, what would you say?
Yes.
I hope so. Yes. So, find that spiritual master. So if he asks you, Loving, I need this, you'll say, yes, Maharaj. If you're not willing to do that, then you have not found your spiritual master. Don't rush. You should be seeking. You should be investigating. You should be looking. Yes, I'm sorry, I'm speaking too much. Go ahead.
Estaba explicando que si Krishna viniera ahora mismo y te dijera, hey, quiero que hagas esto, y tú dices, no, mejor lo voy a hacer después. No puede ser, ¿no? Entonces uno tiene que aceptar de esa misma forma como que el Guru representa a Krishna, uno tiene que también buscar esa persona en la que uno le pueda decir cualquier cosa y uno la vaya a aceptar, ¿no?
Tiene que investigar.
Claro.
Yes, I got carried away because the subject matter is intense. That's your fault. And it's hard to do these bilingual. I have to stop and... Yes. So, that's good enough? You're satisfied? All right. Everybody chant the Maha Mantra.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.